A bridging visa is a temporary visa the Department of Home Affairs might grant you in certain circumstances. Bridging visas let you stay in Australia lawfully while your immigration status is resolved. The type of bridging visa you might be granted depends on your circumstances. In this video, we will look at the steps you need to check your bridging visa conditions, work out your eligibility for a bridging visa with work rights, and apply for a bridging visa with work rights. Hi, I'm Buki Adelaja, and you're watching another episode on the Youenrol channel. Our mission is to make your life easier by being your go-to destination for up-to-date information about studying, living, and working in Australia. Before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, click the bell icon so that you don't miss out on our new videos when they're released. Once you have been granted a bridging visa, you may be allowed to work in Australia. To check, you will need to see if there are conditions on your bridging visa preventing you from working or limiting your ability to work. If you have condition 8101 no work on your bridging visa, you cannot work legally in Australia. If you breach this condition, your bridging visa could be cancelled, meaning you will be at risk of being detained and or removed from Australia. In certain circumstances, where you have condition 8101 on your bridging visa, you can apply for a new bridging visa which does not have this condition. Here are the steps you can take to check your eligibility and how to apply for work rights. Step 1. Checking your visa conditions. To check the conditions on your bridging visa, you can check your bridging visa grant notice or conduct a search via the Department of Home Affairs Visa Entitlement Verification Online Vivo service using your email account. If your visa does not have condition 8101 no work, this means that you can legally work in Australia. If your visa has condition 8101, you may be able to apply for a new bridging visa without this condition. Step 2. Finding your eligibility to apply for permission to work. Whether you can apply for work rights depends on which bridging visa you hold, what conditions are on that visa, and where your case is up to. If your case is being reviewed by a court and you have a bridging visa with no work rights, there is no way to apply for work rights. You will only have work rights if these were on the last bridging visa you held. If your case is being considered by the department, the AAT or the IAA, you can apply for work rights if you are able to meet certain criteria. These criteria depend on whether your bridging visa is a bridging visa C or bridging visa E. To be eligible, bridging visa C holders need to demonstrate a compelling need to work, which requires you to demonstrate that you are suffering financial hardship. Bridging visa E holders need to demonstrate a compelling need to work, which requires you to demonstrate that you are suffering financial hardship and, where applicable, as well, satisfy the department that you have an acceptable reason for your delay in applying for a protection visa where applicable. This means you need to explain why you did not apply for a protection visa earlier. You may also be eligible for work rights if you are making arrangements to depart Australia, but whether you are granted this is at the discretion of the minister's delegates at the Department of Home Affairs. Step 3. Applying for a bridging visa with permission to work. You can apply for a bridging visa with permission to work by completing Form 1005, which is application for a bridging visa. When filling out the form, you will need to apply under Part A, application details, by ticking the box to change the visa conditions on your bridging visa. Answer all the questions clearly and in English. To support your application, you need to include documentation which evidences financial hardship. This generally includes 3 months worth of bank statements or transaction lists printed from your online banking account for each bank account you have. Importantly, this is generally the minimum documentary evidence required. If you do not have a bank statement, you are much less likely to be granted work rights. A rental agreement such as a lease or tenancy agreement, or if you have an informal arrangement, a letter from your landlord or person you're staying with setting out the rent you pay if any. Evidence of other ongoing expenses such as electricity, gas, internet, mobile phone, bills, medical expenses, food, shopping receipts, and so on. If these are in another person's name but you pay them, you can explain this in the Form 1005 application. Evidence of any debts you owe. This could be letters from friends who have loaned you money, any other evidence of regular expenditures you have to spend, evidence of any income you have. Remember, the information you provide may be used for the assessment of your eligibility for other visas. If you are concerned about what information to put in your application for a bridging visa with work rights, you should seek migration advice. When the application is ready, the paper Form 1005 and supporting documents can be posted to the Visa and Citizenship Office in the Department of Home Affairs. If you are applying for a bridging visa E with work rights, you can also email the form to the Department of Home Affairs. You may also be able to submit this form electronically. Check your email account to see if you have this permission. If your circumstances change after submitting the application, you must inform the Department of Home Affairs of the changes. It is strongly advised to keep a copy of your application and all attachments for your records. Hope you found the information in this video useful. Do leave your questions and your comments in the comment section below this video. If you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, click the bell icon to find out when we release new videos. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.